Lewis, the principal here at Hornet Park Elementary School. We are thrilled to welcome you to our Welcome Night Open House Supply Drop-Off. Thank you for carving out a little bit of time in your busy evening to get to know our school and your child's future school family. I'd like to take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit about the much anticipated first day of school. Our first day of school is Thursday, July 28th. You will have three options of bringing your child to school that day. First would be the bus that the majority of our children utilize. We encourage you to be flexible with that time at the bus stop. The bus could be running a few minutes early or late that day depending on how families are getting on and off the bus that day. If your child is a car rider, the way our car rider line works here at Hornet Park is you actually cross the high school parking lot that goes parallel to the tennis courts all the way to our southeast corner of our building where we have a car rider line. You loop up around the building where we have plenty of adults to meet each car. We will take your child inside where we have other adults waiting to take your child directly to class. This year the car rider line is slightly different. You will enter by using the high school parking lot, looping up around our building, but you will exit using our new road called Butler Avenue. So as you're leaving the car rider line, you turn right onto Butler Avenue and you will go out to Emerson that direction. This will be such a relief to those families who know from last year that we would get tied up in the congestion with the high school. The district responded and made a new drive to alleviate that frustration. I do want you to know though that Butler Avenue is an exit only. You will not be able to join the car rider line from Butler Avenue. Please come in Hornet Avenue across the high school parking lot and out Butler Avenue. The third way to come to school on the first day of school is perhaps you're wanting to walk your child up. You're welcome to do so, but I need you to follow the directions for the hug checkpoint. We ask that you please park in the community center parking lot, and you will walk up and get in line at the hug checkpoint. I'll be standing at the furthest most point that you can come with your child. You can pass off some final hugs and goodbyes and well wishes, and we will welcome your child into school where we have adults ready to take them to their classroom teacher. We do apologize that you're not able to walk them to class that first day, but as you can imagine, with nearly 250 new kindergartners, we need to make sure that the morning is as seamless and secure as possible. So thank you ahead of time for making that first morning a success. Discussed how to smoothly and safely get your child into the building for their fantastic first day of school. We want you to know that we will take wonderful care of your child. We will do our very best and love them and give them the best day they could possibly have. So thank you for trusting us with your pride and joy. Now let's talk about how to get them home back to you so they can share about their first day adventure. If your child is a bus rider, he or she will be coming home or will have a bus tag. If you are picking your child up at the bus stop, whoever is meeting the bus must have the tag. That is a way to make sure that only approved people are getting your child off the bus. Just another layer of security for your child. But we need you to make sure you have your bus tag at the bus stop. Secondly, you may be a car rider. Very similarly, we have a car rider tag. So we'll need you to make sure you have your car rider tag if that's the transportation you selected. We will not release children without the bus or the car tag, and that is in no way to inconvenience you, but instead just a way to make sure your child is only with the people you have approved. We do ask that no one walk up to the office at the conclusion of our school day. That is just not something we do because of the high traffic and the safety concerns with the buses and cars coming in and out of our parking lot. Now, for the first day of school only, kindergarten will dismiss 1 hour early. We will begin that process at 1:10 and hopefully be done by 1:30. Our logic is this whole class of kindergarten have never dismissed from school before, so we do that without the first graders so they can learn what it means to step onto the bus and listen for their name or listen for their car rider number. So we just want kindergarten parents to know and have a plan. Thursday the 28th, we will dismiss by 1:30. First grade parents, you have a normal day the first day of school. We will begin dismissal at 2:30 and we'll have concluded by 2:45. I'd like to take the opportunity to highlight a few important school policies that will make your experience here at Hornet Park go more smoothly. First of all, I want you to be aware of the security system we have in place. When you come to the Hornet Park office, which you may have already experienced, there is a video buzzer system. To the right of the main door, you'll push the doorbell. Our receptionist will welcome you and ask how she may help. We do ask that you present your photo ID so that we know that you're an approved person to come into the building. Then we'll welcome you in and help you out. I just want you to know ahead of time that that does take just a moment, and it's again not to inconvenience you, just a layer of security we have in place to keep your little one safe. Additionally, we do require the parent be at the bus stop for all children. We talked earlier about the bus tag, and no child will be dropped off at the stop without an adult present. So please make sure there's an adult present at the stop. Additionally, I would like to share with you our policy about lunch. Regretfully, we don't have the space to be welcoming visitors in for lunch. You will not be permitted to come and have lunch with your child here for space reasons and security, but I do welcome you if you would like. You can check your child out, go out for lunch, and return during your child's lunch period. That's no problem. Thank you for complying with our lunch policy. We've discussed the first day of school. Let's talk about a typical day at Hornet Park Elementary for all students. Beginning on Friday, July 29th, here is how our daily schedule unfolds. We will open the car rider line and begin dismissing students from buses at 7:50 a.m. Students must be in the building by 8:10. 8:10 a.m. is our tardy point. After 8:10, we will ask that you come to the office and check them in at the front office desk. In the afternoon, we will begin dismissal process starting on Friday, July 29th and on at 2:30. We will conclude our dismissal process by 2:45 p.m. We ask that you keep a consistent arrival and dismissal process. Changing afternoon transportation is very complicated for students at this age level. So we do ask as a school policy that we don't change afternoon dismissal process unless there is a case of an emergency. Now, if there is an emergency, you must contact the school office no later than 1:30 in the afternoon to change afternoon dismissal. We do ask that you call the office so that we can process that information. Additionally, there will be no pickups in the office after 2:15 in the afternoon. Even with pre-arrangements, we cannot do after 2:15. So again, please leave those transportation arrangements in place, but if there's an emergency, we'll be here to help you. This year in Beech Grove City Schools, we are doing a new structure to allow some time for professional development for our teachers. Every week on Wednesday, we will have an early release day. So this is important for your schedules and for your planning purposes. Hornet Park, every week on Wednesday, will dismiss at 1:50 in the afternoon. 1:50 p.m. every Wednesday for this school year. We have a wonderful staff filled with qualified, competent, and kind people. Our goal is to not only educate your child in the skills he or she needs to be successful, but to let them know that they are loved and cared for day in and day out. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce you to our assistant principal, Mr. Anthony Osborne.
Hi, my name is Anthony Osborne, and I'm the assistant principal here at Hornet Park. I am so excited to get the 2016-17 school year started. I wear many hats around here, but my main job is to help support all students and make sure they have a safe and productive day here at Hornet Park.
Another staff member I would like to share with you is Mrs. Amy Parker. She is our homeschool advisor and our attendance officer. Her role is to partner with you to make your school experience as smooth and happy and productive as possible. If there's a way she can help support you, your family, or your child, just reach out to Mrs. Parker. We are so excited that you chose to spend a few minutes with us here at Hornet Park this evening learning about our school. And as you may imagine, teachers are just excited about that first day of school as your child is. Please take a few minutes to get to know your classroom procedures and your classroom teacher, and we look forward to a fantastic first day of school, Thursday, July 28th. See you soon!